In a news exclusive, I've learned the brigades have recently attacked 2 officers transferring a prisoner. The brigades overwhelmed the officers during a refueling stop and released the prisoners. Here tonight is Officer Green, who fortunately survived this brutal attack. Officer Green, can you tell us what happened?
Well, me and Officer Thompson were refueling on our way to a more secure facility when we were suddenly attacked by at least 10 brigades.
Terrible.
These brigades, they're just violent criminals.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Yeah, if anyone knows anything about the people who did this, or have seen these fugitives, call the Sonia hotline or your local authorities at once.
Thank you, Officer Green. Well, you may have heard the rumors that a teen fled our country using abandoned tunnels running under the wall. The story is false. I was told this by no other than our great leader himself. No tunnels like this exist, said Tyrak. He even joked that if they did, he'd use them to avoid the traffic jams at the border. Now let's take a moment to look at the latest candidate polls. Looks like Tyrak is still the preferred candidate. Nation, vote for Tyrak. Nothing less than our democracy is at stake. As you know, the Sonia Show is very concerned about our youth who continue to mysteriously disappear. Let's view today's Missing Teen Report. Remember, if you have any information, please call the Sonia hotline. And that has been the Sonia Show.
On your travels, have you met a woman named Sonia?
You'd know if you had. She's only the prettiest flower in all of Petria.
Sharp as a tack, too. But now, some troubling news. Sonia is in danger. Someone wants to end sweet Sonia's life.
Our plan is to stop this would-be killer.
Before they kill Sonia.
Yeah, before.
Our hunch is this psycho is a taxi driver. Yeah, we do. And on a variety of subjects.
Taxi driver? That would make sense. What doesn't stand is why the kid's in the sidecar. It being in the shape it is.
You've gone and scared the kid, Mitch.
Did, didn't I? Oh, shoot.
Ask us a question if you'd like. Could take your mind off your fear. Seems that way, don't it? Frightening. Determined little guy, aren't you? Nope. Probably not.
Long as you lean into the turns. Just move left and right. Give it a whirl.
Not bad. Well, you don't have our sidecar experience. It's natural. I got another idea. Go on and climb up behind, bitch.
Get on up here, little buddy. Don't be scared.
We won't take no for an answer. What do you think, kid?
Yeah, what do you think?
Stand it, bitch, and a kid!
A taxi driver, Stan.
Could be Sonia's would-be killer. Kid, get back in the sidecar and help us catch that cab.
He's getting away!
Damn it!
Stan! Get him, Stan! Get him, Stan! The taxi's stopped!
Could be a trap. Show this driver the beast, Mitch.
With pleasure.
Here we go. This hat'll be good. So, kid, did you get a look at the driver? That's my recollection, too. Wait until Mitch gets his hands on this creep. What the? Why is he coming back?
Oh, nice person. People like that don't deserve engine trouble.
He's leaving!
That wasn't the would-be killer, Stan. Way too nice.
You let Sonia's would-be killer go, Mitch!
I did not. Besides, I didn't see you get off the bike. You was scared.
I was not scared!
Kid's right. Let's look on the bright side. We're getting closer.
We are. We almost got that psycho this time.
Stan and
Mitch!
What do you want to do now, little fella?
Of course not.
attacking things, haven't you? That's not very nice. I'm scaring you, aren't I? Sorry. Follow me. I want to show you something. Impressive, isn't it? The brigades used to live here. In fact, this is where they planned the attack in '86. Don't insult me. But someone I loved was. The brigade set off an explosion at the wall, killing hundreds. Tyrak found it after the attack. Those still here were arrested, and many were never heard from again. Go on, take a look around. That's what they called the radio tree. They used it to make their radio broadcasts. You're looking at what allowed them to recruit their members. It is terrible. That's what I wanted to show you. I think we should break it. I said we should break it. Come on. I like to smoke after therapy. Yeah, hope they don't get to certain brigades before I do. Nothing. Well, they took Lola, is why. Lola was my daughter. The brigades took her away from me. She was just 16 when she joined them. Her biology teacher, Bob Winters, recruited her. She always liked Bob. She was. When the day came for the attack in '86, they sent her and some other members to the wall. The detonation didn't go as planned, I guess, and she was buried beneath the rocks. She wanted to be a paleontologist, someone who studies dinosaurs. She knew everything about them there was to know. Their names, what they ate, everything. Yeah, of course she decorated it with dinosaurs. This was a mistake. It didn't help. None of it. Destroying the tree. Talking. It only made things worse. You should run. Run!
Okay, we all know the plan, right?
Yes. Totally. Let's do this. Guys, is it me? Or is that kid over there listening to us?
Nothing to see here, kid.
Where is he, Sonia? It's almost time.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I insulted him one time too many.
Look, find someone to film this, and now. You know how important this is to him.
Where am I gonna find a loser to... Hey, you there! It's your lucky day. Sonia has a job for you. The best kind. You get to film me for television. Sorry? Perfect! Then you're my new camera operator. Now get behind the camera. Time to make some effing magic. This is just a little puff piece on the pump, Cuddle Muffin. Nothing to it. We have a sec if you want to, like, talk to me. Like, get my take on something important. Well, you can't deny they killed hundreds in '86. I know I'm right. Okay, let's go. We'll start with the intro. Oh, this is good with the billboard behind me. How do I look? I know. Amazing. Yeah, just like that. 3, 2, don't goddamn move. Now, where was I? 3, 2, 1. Sonia here, reporting live from the site of Petria's newest oil pump, where the Minister of Oil is moments away from a speech. The new pump, a gift from President Tyrak, will soon bring riches to our already rich nation. And cut. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're the worst camera person in the history of camera persons. Well, I don't got any cash on me, but I got something else. It's a lucky charm. Help me, maybe it'll help you too. Okay, sweetums. Now we film the minister. Get the crowd to cheer when he talks about President Tyrak. And boo when he talks about Senator Flores. Got it? That's what I like to hear, Chunky Wonky. Okay, he's approaching the podium. Film him.
Hello, good citizens. We're here to celebrate the opening of this pump.
Don't forget to take some close-ups.
And what a beautiful and strong pump it is. Like our nation, like our president. Speaking of our president, let us cheer him to show our appreciation.
Nice one, Dumpling.
Flores believes we should abandon fossil fuels and take away your jobs. What do you, the hard-working people of Petria, think of Lupe Flores?
Good, cutie pie. Real good.
There's been a lot of talk of a brigade uprising. But am I worried? No. I've even let my teen daughter embark on a road trip. President Tyrak will keep our nation safe. Praise President Tyrak! I said, let us praise Tyrak!
Ooh, nice.
With that said, who you vote for?
Tyrak is a liar! Teens are being imprisoned every day!
Tyrak is a fascist dictator!
Vote for Flores! Save our country!
Stop them! Now!
Run!
I'm here, Sonia.
Oh, shut up, Adam. Oh no, we definitely don't do stories like that. Well, it's about time to drive off in my limo, like all good journalists do when they finish a story. Look, to sum it up, you sucked with the intro. But I had faith. I was once a poor dirty teen myself. And I was goddamn right. You didn't F up filming The Minister. Here, buy yourself a new... everything. Well, I do believe it's time to go, sweet cakes. Adam! Let's roll!
This is the Sonya hotline. Please note, any false information will result in criminal prosecution. You're lucky I found you. Know that? Both of you. You have no idea, Peach Fuzz. These roads will eat you alive.
Hey. Not far from where she found you. Must be a hub back there. Careful, man. Yeah, I heard a kid crossed using the tunnels. I tried, but a landslide blocked his access. Sounds lame, but I can't wait to sleep in my own bed. Here, I listened to this on the road, but I don't need it anymore.
Hey, what are you talking about back there? To the nearest station, where you can call your parents. I recognize you from the missing posters, both of you. Your folks must be worried sick. Actually, I'd welcome a little chit-chat, kid. My job can be awfully quiet. They don't bother me unless it gets violent. Good to know.
All units, we have a code 10. Brigade radio communication in progress. The source is coming from somewhere just off Route 42. Over.
Today's my lucky day. I'm gonna finally find this brigade transmitter. Unit 2 here. I'm northbound on 42. Over. These brigades. Promise me something, kids. Stay away from them. Hey, got a question for you two. Any chance you've come across a kid with glasses and a little computer?
Papa Bear to Mama Bear. You copy?
Now's not a good time, Papa Bear. I got 2 kids in the car. Over.
Where are you?
You okay? You sound worried.
Just stay off Route 42, okay? Promise me, Mama Bear.
You broke up. Papa Bear, you still there? Is it me? Or is that billboard ahead? kid. They'll think you had something to do with this.
Kept inside so long, I've lost sight of right and wrong. When you left an open door, I couldn't help but explore. So I took off with no plan, thinking I could find a friend, saying hi and shaking hands. I hope this moment never ends. It feels so good out on the road and on my own, waking up, no stranger touch, no looking back from ocean waves to desert skies and summer nights. I know the road is my home.
Safety is free! You're not the talkative type, are you, young blood? 2 hours and you barely said a word. Feel free to start a conversation, okay? Yeah, and it makes me sweat. We get stopped, let me do the talking. Appreciate it, kid. Hey, I'd get your hand out of there if I were you. Appreciate it.
Papa Bear, got your ears on? Over.
Ooh, that's Mama Bear, young wolf. We got a CB type thing going on. I've never actually met her, but I think I'm in love. I want to ask her out, but I've been out of the game too long. Can you help? Thanks, kid. All right, I'm going in. Hi, beautiful. How's my CB crush doing today?
Beautiful? Well, if you say so. I'm all right. Ugh, but my boss is writing me about this illegal transmitter.
Yes, she is, youngblood. Never thought I'd love a cop before.
Honestly, I'm starting to think a ghost is moving it. Speaking of transporting, what are you hauling today, Papa?
Something just as intriguing. Pineapples. Youngblood, it's going well. I'm gonna ask her out. Any advice? Mama Bear, aren't you getting tired of talking like this?
Oh, you don't want to talk anymore, Papa?
No. What I mean is, we should meet in person. Look, we got a nice CB thing going on, but I got to meet you, Mama.
Oh, I don't know, Papa Bear. You never showed the last time, remember?
I was nervous. I promise that will never happen again. Yep, I screwed the pooch, youngblood.
I don't know, Papa Bear. That really hurt.
I'm begging you, Mama Bear. Give me one more chance.
Fine. But this is your last chance, okay? Name the time and place.
Woohoo! Yeah! Road pilot, Youngblood. Get in the back. You know how to handle a nail gun? These lowlifes think they're gonna get my pineapples. Ha! Can't legally carry a gun, so you'll have to shoot them with nails. Nice! Oh, that's nothing. Shoot the lock to open the doors! Take them down, Youngblood! Might sting, but you'll live.
Papa Bear, you think of a time and place?
Youngblood! Think Mama Bear likes seafood?
Papa Bear?
I'm here, darling. You like gumbo? Damn, they're back. Show them no mercy.
What road are you on, Papa Bear? We got a call. There's a shootout on Route 220.
Oh, really? Get him off Buckeister, Youngblood! That's it, yo Wolf! These banditos are almost finished! Oh yeah! Way to go, Youngblood! You're a cold-blooded sniper!
Papa Bear, I gotta run. Looking forward to our date.
Me too, Mama! Sure is, Youngblood. I'll probably wear cologne. Youngblood, I'm gonna have to drop you soon, but it's been a blast. I appreciate that, Youngblood. I hope you reach your destination.
do we have here?
Looks like one of the kids on the posters. Let's take him in.
You've been arrested. No one said it would be easy to reach the border, let alone cross it. But for one journey that ends, others are only beginning.